All right, man. Let's talk about Jarrell Big Baby Miller losing to Dan Dubois. He talked all that shit, but that's one thing about shit talking. You know, you gotta be able to back it up, but also it gets people interested. And without Jarrell Big Baby Miller there for fight week this week, um, or without the lead up to this fight, it was boring. You know, Wilder was talking shit about Joshua back, and when he get to Joshua's face, wouldn't say nothing. Miller said when he seen Wilder, it was all, everybody was all comfortable and nobody was trying to get out of character or nothing. But um, you know, him and Daniel Dubois might have had the best fight between that one and Eddie Cabal. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so like I said, the final three fights were duds of the card, but um, but the fights before that was all fire. You know, so yeah, they all was fire, bro. The ones before that, before Beeble, most of all them was fire that I seen. So at the same time, man, you know, you know, uh, at the same time, in this fight, Du Bois was able to keep his composure. Got the 10th round stoppage. He boxed well. His mouth was open for the large part of the fight, but he came in great condition. Most people say, "Oh, he beat Usyk." He didn't. If they called that a knockdown, Usyk would have still got up and knocked his ass out. So I'm tired of hearing that fucking excuse, right? Um, but at the end of the day, he came out and it was the perfect opponent for them taking this fight. You got a guy, Jarrell Miller, who outweighed him by almost 100 pounds, came in 333. I think the boys came in at 239, but the boys was able to box him. The boys was able to use his legs. He did enough to the body. He held his ground enough, pushed him. He fought through fatigue. He showed that he was tougher, but more than anything, he was in there with somebody that wasn't a puncher. Jarrell Miller came in there hanging his hat that Dan Du Bois had a soft chin, and that since Joe Joy stopped him with a jab, that he can land a couple shots. And what Jarrell Miller, was doing, he was just looking for one big shot, and that's not the type of fighter, you know, uh, that he is. He came in there, believing, that Dan Du Bois was soft and I can knock him out with one punch, which he should have been fight behind his jab. He should have took the air out of Dan Du Bois' tires by going through the body, and then he should have started working his way upstairs. And he did a little body work here and there, but he just was looking for one big shot, and Du Bois was just consistently just landing hard and accurate shots. You know, uh, and that's what happened. Dan Du Bois had a true game plan. You know, uh, and Jarrell Miller came in with the belief that, oh, he got a soft chin, he's soft. And instead of coming in with a real game plan, uh, he came in my opinion, he came in, just believing that this kid was soft and that he was just gonna walk over this kid. And that didn't happen. That didn't happen. So at the end of the day, come in with a game plan. He came in trying to learn one big punch and thought the boys was going wither to his feet, and that didn't happen. That did not happen. And at the end of the day, Daniel, you know, uh, Big Baby Miller, Jarrell Miller came in looking for one punch, and even when he was pumped up, that wasn't who he was. He's an attrition fighter, and he should have came in with the game plan, take the air out of Daniel Dubois' tire, come behind the jab, work the body, break him down to the body. You know what I'm saying? And be done with it. But no, he didn't come in with that game plan. He trying to land one or two big shots, and all the boys did was consistently landed his jab, consistently landed hooks, uppercuts, body shots, all that. He consistently stuck to it, had a game plan, stuck to it, broke Jarrell Miller down. I have no problem with the 12th round stop, with the 10th round stoppage. None. Miller came in without a game plan. He was a man without a plan. Well, his plan was just to land one single shot. That was his plan. To land one single shot. To land one single funky ass shot. That was his game plan. Anytime you come in with that game plan, we seen the same thing happen with with Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos. He seen because Kambosos got knocked out in the amateurs that he thought he was gonna come in and land one big shot and knock him out and go home. And guess what? That ain't what happened. So any fighter or trainers or whoever if that's their game plan coming into a fight, shame on them. Shame on the ninja that tried to run game on the ninja. But what? Yeah, shout out to ODB. Shame on y'all. If that's your game plan, if that's your game plan to come in there and land one big shot on any level, you need your boxing license revoked as a coach. Real talk. But a lot of people was happy stateside on their seats. They felt like Jarrell, well, he did get caught for cheating with a whole bunch of pairs in this system. And a lot of people felt that justice was served. You know, a lot of people felt like justice was served. And, at the end of the day, people say somebody was telling in the comment section they don't believe in karma. Why not? Well, bad people, you don't know what people go through behind closed doors. Everything that's good and bad that happen to people is not always televised. And I always say this, karma does not come in the form that you expect it to come in. Sometimes it comes in an empty box. Sometimes it comes in an empty box. So that's the crazy thing about it. But at the same time, he's done. He done. He done. He done. Now, Big Baby Miller did react on Twitter and I'm on Instagram, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. Because he posted something that Wilder probably should post after he lost. But yeah, that's what it was. And credit to Dan Dubois. Seemed like he fought through some fatigue tonight. He did a lot of moving, a lot of pushing of a man that was 300 pounds or almost 100 pounds more than him. And he showed mental toughness. But the thing about it is they knew the guy couldn't punch. That's why they took the fight, coming off a loss. And what probably made the boys, what probably made Jarrell Miller more confident was that Usyk was able to stop him a cruiserweight. So Usyk can stop him, I can stop him. That's probably what the trainer thought. That probably was the trainer thought. That probably was the trainer thought. If Usyk could stop him, then I could stop him. I'm telling y'all. That's what he thought. That's probably what he really thought. And like they say, the triangle theory don't work in boxing. That's what they say. The triangle theory does not work in boxing. It doesn't. But that man's reputation was on the line too. So you never do. talking about Dan Dubois, his career was on the line. So you never know what a desperate man to do. So Jarrell Miller reacts to his loss, which I expect Wilder to use a similar excuse because I think it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. I do. Ooh. He said, I didn't quit like no beat. Inactivity was the killer tonight. Real warriors don't quit, rest, and back to work. Congrats to my little bro, Dan Dubois. The shrimp came with it tonight and earned my respect. God is good all the time. So, hey, it is what it is. He gave credit to the man. He said inactivity was the killer. Let's see when the last time he was in the ring. Deontay Wilder was a victim of inactivity too. The older you get, the more active you got to be. I always bring it up. Roger told Floyd the very same thing. He 35 years old. So last time he fought was in March. So that's still too far apart. That's still too far apart. So like I continue to say, man, you know, there's no supplement for activity. It's none. There's no supplement for activity. So hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the heavyweight boxing talk playlist, check out the fight reaction playlist. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Like I said before, just hit that link tree, hit the fight reaction playlist, hit the heavyweight boxing talk playlist. I appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Like I said, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.